share with you. Awesome. A lot of people on the call. Hello, everyone. It's nice to have every one of you. I can see the chat popping up here. Let's give some minutes for other participants to join in. I would say by 5 minutes, right? We can get started, but we would be here. Our global faculties and esteemed keynote speakers are live with us from around the world, Dr. David Bergvinson, Dr. Mouna, and also we have representation from the president of the African Association for Precision Agriculture also with us. So get a seat. If you also want to get some chilled drink, you can just sit and let's do this together. Yeah, good one. It's going to be an interesting time, and I'm so super energized for the next couple of weeks that we're going to be exposing ourselves, to the amazing world of digital and precision agriculture. So there are a lot of giveaways, if I would say, and a lot of benefit for you to stay put and to listen attentively and engage. Right. So we would be happy for you to do that. So yeah. Please stay tuned.
All right. Good day, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, for wherever you're joining us from. It's another insightful edition of Precision Agriculture Incubation Program, and this is Cohort 3. And we are excited and glad to be hosting this Cohort 3 in this year 2025. Okay, so it's my singular honor to welcome you all to Cohort 3. I am Joseph Adeyemi. I'm the Program Administrator for Precision Agriculture Incubation Program. And during the course of conversation, I'm going to be giving you a breakdown of about the Academy, what we are doing at Precision Field Academy, and what led into recreating the program called Precision Agriculture Incubation Program for youth. Okay, so I think my slides are something here. Okay, just to confirm, slide is actually working. Right, it's working fine. All right. So the next agenda is now is we have to just pray. So I'm going to be leading that anyways. So we've had a number of people join. So wherever we're joining from, most righteous God, I will bless and appreciate you for the privilege to witness this Okay, so now the next agenda on the list is once the convener of the program, or like a vision lead, in person of Mr. Femi Adekoya. He is the vision lead at Precision Field Academy and the founder. So he's going to be giving us a welcome address just to open the floor. I'll give us a welcome declaration from his. Then, okay. Hello, Mr. Femi, are you there? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Joseph. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining once again. My name is Femi Adekoya, and I'm the convener of the Precision Agriculture Incubation Program. This is the top cohort. Yeah, it's good to have you once again. I know that I also want to mention that we had over 2,000 registrants and who are also participating with us right now. It's really mind blowing to see the enthusiasm and the interest of young professionals and agricultural, professionals generally and across, having interest in this program and what it can deliver. So it's amazing. And today, being the program orientation and the grand opening, we not only will be providing you with details as regards the program, what you should anticipate, what are the methodologies, and what we have for you. We would also go on today to have the esteemed presence and inspiring speech or speeches, right, from our esteemed speakers. In person of Dr. Mouna and also Dr. David. So you're going to have more about their profile very soon. So yeah, that's what we have for you today. So I want to beseech you that you remain attentive, listen through, and put your questions in the chat as you're watching. Either you're watching from LinkedIn or you're watching from YouTube. It will be good to have your questions. So this is the time for you to also ask your questions. Also, but we also have some set of amazing people who are doing great things, who have passed through the incubation program, and they have some things to let you know. So, without further ado, I would say, Joseph, you can quickly take it away as we go into the orientation. And yeah, we just have few time for that. Thank you.
Going to be taking you through the orientation. I'll be very fast with that because of our time. We're running. We've done that. So Alright, so this is the Precision Field Academy. And as Precision Field Academy, we are all concerned about preparing the next generation of precision agriculture professionals, giving them a leverage on digital skill to be able to perform and enhance the future of agriculture. So what's a vision? A vision is to create a world where every young person, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to become a digitally savvy farmer or agricultural professional, so driving sustainable and equitable growth in their communities through the transformative power of technology. And our mission is to raise the next generation farmers that are tech inclined and digitally savvy. So Precision Field Academy is a social enterprise where we build the capacity of young professionals in modern and emerging technologies for the future of work in precision agriculture. So what's our methodology? We have three core methodology, which is education and knowledge sharing, training and skill development, coaching and mentorship. Also, we have majorly 6 tech skills in focus as an area of concentration. Number one, we have drone technology. We are offering programs and courses on how to use drone technology in agriculture for data collection, processing, and also we have GIS, that's Geographic Information System and Remote Sensing. We also have data science in agriculture, where we collect array of data, process them to be able to get actionable insight. Also, we have robotics and Internet of Things. On this part, you'll be exposed more to how IoT, Internet of Things, and embedded system seamlessly work with agriculture to be able to help you conserve. We have artificial intelligence and machine learning. So artificial intelligence and machine learning is exposing you to the relevance and applicability of artificial intelligence and machine learning in agriculture. And lastly is enterprise development. So we have the goal to raise young agri-tech entrepreneurs, people developing technology or technical based solutions to enhance the productivity of agriculture and help other farmers farm efficiently and farm better. And we have some of our previous graduates who are actually doing amazing things, and we have them on call, so they'll be speaking to you or sharing with you some of their experience soon. So why do we do what we do? Our motivation is that we discover there is a skill gap that needs to be closed, and young professionals need to build skill, technical and enterprise skill for the future of work. And also, observing the trend is not enough. So youth directly need to be an enabler. They need to be involved in the 4th industrial agricultural revolution. And thirdly, technology is also the key to unlock African agricultural potential. So about the PAIP Impact Program, so incubation program, it's a global smart agriculture program from the staple of Precision Field Academy, the classic African Digital Agriculture Training School, facilitating this transformation in agriculture sector through comprehensive and expository training for youth on the concept of precision agriculture technologies and application to solve today's pressing challenges emanating from agricultural landscape, and also strengthen and stabilize economic prosperity. So about PAIP, so we're recognizing that transformative potential of precision agriculture, there is an urgent need to equip the young people, young farmers or agricultural professionals or aspiring agripreneurs who falls into the demography of youth with the need for requisite knowledge and skill to annex these technologies effectively for global opportunity and exploit. So the Precision Agriculture Incubation Program addresses the need by providing comprehensive training in the aspect of drone technology, data science, GIS, robotics, IoT, personal branding, and entrepreneurship. So through this program, participants are empowered to embrace innovation, optimize their farm management practices, and contribute to the overall advancement of agriculture sector by creating local content digital solutions. We are going to be getting on hands on that for the second phase. The first phase we have now is the virtual learning phase. So graduates from this program have started leveraging earth observation technologies in form of GIS, softwares, mobile app, web applications to help farmers acquire data from their farm or fields to from satellite imagery. So also the program has been able to give participants first-hand experience in also flying drones, giving them an exciting experience about how drone works, and also dissecting practical applications of drones to solve problems and challenges for farming practitioners through data collection and processing. So some of these graduates are now being engaged in practice by our partner, Integrated Area Precision. We have some of the PAIP graduates who actually work with Integrated Area Precision as we speak, our partner. So to provide drone technology services to farmers across the country, Nigeria. So we have various courses. I'm just going to be talking about them once again. Drone technology is there, GIS and remote sensing. We have data science, robotics, AI, machine learning, enterprise development. So who are our target audience? Majorly our target audience is youth that falls into demography, the age segment of 18 to 35 years, both male and female. So it includes youth, women, graduates, undergraduates who fall into these age categories that I just mentioned. So what's our impact assessment? So with the data obtained from the participants from previous reports, with respect to better awareness and wide exposition about these various digital technologies to advance agriculture. So the participants have also acquired knowledge and insight on how to use precision agriculture technologies to solve pressing problems and challenges for themselves and practicing farmers. So what are we driving at? One of the key benefits is about the social value is capacity building, ensuring that youths build their capacity in the aspect of advancing their knowledge and building digital skills to enhance their professional capabilities and career prospects. Also, we have the gender inclusivity. So the gender inclusivity is an effort to promote gender diversity, resulting to increased participation and empowerment of women in agriculture, fostering inclusivity and gender equality. So this program is not strictly maybe for men alone, or ladies just perceive that agriculture is not for them. So it's an inclusion-based program, also encouraging females to be able to apply these digital technologies. So also we've been able to achieve positive perception because introducing them to digital technologies that actually make life easier, help them get actionable insights, eliminate guesswork and traditional practice method. So that has resulted into a positive perception. Youths are now turning up to be able to advance their career, develop more solutions and solve problems using the digital technology way. We have research work engagement. So during the course of this training, you are going to also do a bit of research work with a group of people to be able to achieve certain projects. So that will be for assignments, hands-on, and also for your on-site practicals. Also, we are promoting innovation adoption. So youths are getting more exposed to this digital technology and they are making better decisions on how to leverage this technology, yes, to be able to advance their farming practices and their career in agriculture. So basically we have 7 objectives that led into the creation of this program, PAIP, Precision Agriculture Incubation Program. Number 1, we want to raise the next generation of agricultural remote pilots. Secondly, we want to also groom young precision agriculture leaders and stakeholders for global exploit. Thirdly, we also want to build the capacity of youths in the aspect of technology application in agriculture. So, fourth, we want to build the capacity of youth in the aspect of technology application in agriculture. Fifth, to promote the adoption of innovative and sustainable farming technologies that improve agricultural productivity and resource management. 6 is to foster entrepreneurship and encourage participants to develop technology-driven solutions for agricultural challenges. And lastly, the 7th is to create a network of digitally empowered young agricultural professionals who can drive positive change through digital transformation in the agricultural industry. Yes, with their knowledge to do something impactful directly in their community. All right, so yeah, these are previous testimonial we've had, so I just featured this in. But we have some of the participants, the previous graduate who is going to take us through. So okay, let me just bring them up so we can quickly progress forward. Okay, so hello, Mr. Steven, can you hear me? Hello, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Toby. So
Yes,
you
sir.
can. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. So you are a graduate of PIP. You've passed through this program before, and currently, so I just wanted to share a bit of your experience during the course of the program and what you are doing now after you've graduated from the program. So just to share with
Uh,
participants. Okay, you have the floor.
yeah. Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening.
Oyelakelu, and I'm glad to be
I'm
here
glad to be here
at this great
at this
academy.
great academy.
Last year,
Last
I
year, I
participants.
participants.
Prior to that
Prior
time,
to
I
that
didn't
time,
know anything about flying of drones or whatever. But I've been an agronomist for years now, and I see the drudgery. I've
oh, sorry. I think you are having network issues or something. Okay. Mr. Steven, if you can hear me, please go ahead. So if
Yeah,
you
I
can.
can
Yeah,
hear
I
you.
can hear you. Okay. Thank you. So, Mr. Toby, please rejoin. I will advise you rejoin again. So, thank you. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
All right.
Good evening,
Good evening,
everyone, esteemed
everyone. Esteemed
fellow
fellow
alumni and
alumni,
the bright
the
new
bright
members.
new member.
I'm Stephen Popola, the founder of Agro Optimizer Limited. It is a real honor to speak with you today as an alumnus of the very first cohort of this program, Precision Agriculture Incubation Program. I remember my first day in this program, a maze of excitement, curiosity, and a deep desire to drive change in the agricultural space. Uh, PAIP was more than just a training, it was a mindset shift. It helped me embrace technology better than I was doing before then. Data and innovation in ways that transform how I approach farming and ultimately how I now serve other farmers through Agro Optimizer Limited. Because at Agro Optimizer Limited, is an agro consultancy firm where we help farmers improve their productivity and profit through the use of innovative solution and technology. The knowledge from PAIP and the mentorship and also the connection I gained through the program uh, were priceless. It gave me the confidence to dream bigger and most importantly to act to cohort 3. That is everyone that has actually been onboarded. I congratulate you and I say to you, you are stepping into something special. Don't take this opportunity lightly. Engage fully, ask questions, try things and build relationships along the line. The work you put in here can shape not only your future, but the future of food system in Nigeria and the global, that is the world at large. And to the PAIP team, um, uh, from my leader, Femi Adekoya, to Mr. Joseph and every member of the PAIP team. I want to say thank you for staying committed to growing agricultural leaders, just like me. Your work is bearing real fruits. Once again, to Cohort 3, everyone, I say congratulations. We look forward to learning from you too. Thank you and enjoy the journey ahead.
Thank you so much, Mr. Steven. That's profound. Thank you. We're glad to have you. Okay, so Mr. Toby, I think you're up now. All right, welcome back. So you can
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead, Mr. Toby. Let's quickly.
Okay, as I was saying, yeah, the program was very, very impactful, and it's still going to be. We're taken by professionals all around the globe who opened our eyes to the world of precision agriculture in its real sense. And after then, after the online training, we were taken through the physical physical stage where we built a drone right from the beginning, and yeah, it was wow. I knew how to fly a drone from Precision Agriculture Incubation Program 2.0 last year, and today I'm an agricultural drone pilot here with integrated area precision. And I can tell you that no, the knowledge I gained then is working for me now. And I can tell you that it is indeed precision agriculture, sincerely, with drones. With drones, we are making changes in the agricultural space, reducing drudgery, and efficiency is skyrocketing, different from the manual methods. So as an alumnus, I would just like to encourage us to take the course seriously. In fact, no matter what it takes for you to ensure that you get a grasp of what is being dished out, just do. Get your notepads, in fact, your resources. And for the physical training, I would also advise that you try as much as possible to travel down. Travel down from wherever you are. You are not going to regret it, because the world is tending towards technology. Agriculture is tending towards technology. Yeah, without much words, I wish us an impactful learning period. And I hope that by the end of this Precision Agriculture Incubation Program 3.0, you will not remain the same.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Toby. Thank you so much for your input and sharing your testimonial. It's really great to have you. So, time is fast spent, so we just need to progress forward. Okay, so these are partners: Integrated Air Precision, DevGlobal, DevAfrique, ISP, that's International Society for Precision Agriculture. We have AAPA as well, African Association for Precision Agriculture, DJI Academy, River State University, Federal University of Technology Mouna, and Federal University of Agriculture Abeokuta. These are organizations and institutions that backed this program. Okay, so I think at this point, let me bring up. Okay.
Yeah, so I can take over.
Yes.
Okay, you can just thank you so much, Joseph. It's guys, I hope you are having an amazing time already. You can tell, right, that this is going to be fully packed, right? It's a well packed program, and the impact of this program goes beyond Nigeria. We have students enrolling from Egypt, that's not Africa, from Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Ghana, and we've had many international students. So this is not just about Nigeria. It's about the globe, right? Our impact extends across the globe. And I want to quickly mention to you, for you, as I've already mentioned, maybe in the social media engagement or post um, that we made, I would like to mention that for you to have access, the virtual program that within the PAIP is, is a major part of it, right? Then we then transition into on-site. But the on-site program is really, really tight as we have limited space. Okay, so we have less than 100 space from the look of it, even from the 3 locations uh, that we have. So we have FUNAB, we have FUTMINA, and also we have River State University. So if you're close to any of this location, good for you. And just like Toby mentioned, you can travel down, and I hope that you will be selected because this is going to be competitive, right? It is aimed on your performance for the virtual master classes that we're going to be having from global faculties across the world. Yes, I mean it. From the US, from Asia, from other part of Africa, leaders in the space and global icons would be training you. So there will be assessment, your attendance, assessment after each classes would be considered to sort of select you, right, for the on-site training, which is a hands-on training. So, and if you're not in Nigeria, we are also planning to come to your country. So talk to us to have the on-site training. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to the meat of the discussion. So we have with us Dr. Mouna, all the way from Tunisia, and she is the North Africa representative with African Association for Precision Agriculture, and we also have the presence of Dr. David Bergvinson. So I will be bringing them on. We have Dr. Mouna first, and we are going to be hearing from them. So I would like to read the bio of Dr. Mouna so we can be able to have her on board. First, Dr. Mouna Metric is a crop production science doctor specializing in soil fertility, graduated from National Agronomic Institute of Tunisia in 2017, getting a master's degree in Mediterranean organic agriculture from Mediterranean Agronomic Institute of Bari, and agronomic national engineer degree from Higher School of Agriculture of Elkef. Please forgive me, I'm not sure I pronounced that well. She is the international nitrogen. She's into International Nitrogen Initiative Africa Region Deputy Director from 2004 up to 2027. She is the Tunisian TOP ambassador since January 2024. So I will just move fast. She was also the national coordinator of several international projects, such as in-season nitrogen management for wheat in Tunisia using Proxima and remote sensing since 2022, in collaboration with Swedish University of Agricultural Science, that's SLU, and financed by APNI. APNI is the African Plant Nutrition Institute. Development of an approach that uses remote sensing-based crop monitoring to support farmers-centric experimentation in Tunisia since 2021, and amongst many other projects. Yes, I would be welcoming on board Dr. Mouna. Dr. Mouna, you are welcome on board. Yeah.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Shemi. Hi, Joseph. Thank you for this nice introduction. Okay. Actually, I will present two presentations. One, because Dr. Nicodeme will not be with us, I will present an overview about AAPA. And the second presentation will about Precision Ag in Africa. It's like transforming education, research, and practice for sustainable development. Okay, I will start by an overview about AAPA, why AAPA.
Dr.
Okay.
Mouna, do you have the presentation with you? You want to put it on slide? I mean, the presentation, you want to put it up?
Yes, I will share it.
Okay. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I will start by the first. Sorry. I'm not selectioning. Only I'm.
Yes. Let me walk you through. You can
Okay,
use slides and PDF, or
okay,
you can share your screen directly.
from my PC.
Okay.
Okay, once it. I'm sorry, just.
No worries. Please take your time. We are here for you.
Okay, sorry, just I should do something to be sure that. Okay. It's my first time with this platform.
It's understandable. It's understandable. So if you need me to walk you through, please let me know.
Okay, just okay.
Oh, she's gone. And let's hope to have her back in some seconds. Thank you. Okay, Dr. Mouna, when you're ready with the presentation, please let me know. Oh yes, here we go. Awesome.
Sorry. Okay, as I told in the beginning of my presentation that I will present an overview about AAPA, and AAPA is the African Association for Precision Agriculture, and currently I'm the regional representative North Africa of AAPA since 2023. Okay, some information about AAPA. It's founded in 2020 by African Plant Nutrition Institute, APNI. The main mission is the support and scale precision ag strategy in Africa. Some keys is why AAPA would like to close yield gaps, combating food insecurity in Africa, and adapting technology to local needs, local and even small scale needs. Our vision and objectives promote advancement and dissemination of PA in Africa, facilitate research, extension, education, and training, always in Africa, strengthen international collaboration among Africa and outside Africa, empower local experts through leadership and advocacy, and we can after give some examples. Our activity, we are releasing newsletter, both English and French version. It's like a quarterly release. We contribute to the AFCPA and ICPA conference. IFCPA, it's like African Conference on Precision Agriculture. It's each 2 years, and ICPA also. We are doing like workshops, symposium, and webinars, and we are leading ISPA Professional Community MPA. Our publication during May 2023 and May 2025, we released a newsletter. April 2022. Our first edition, it was in May 2021. And each edition includes research updates, regional innovations, member achievement, and training opportunities. I will present our board members. Our president is Nicodeme Fascino. He is from Benin. Our first president is Dr. Kwame from Ghana, and he's currently working as a scientist in the African Plant Nutrition Institute. Our past president is Dr. Vincent, and he's a scientist in the International Institute in Nigeria. Our president-elect is Dr. Abdelaziz Belal. He is from Egypt. Our executive secretary, he is Dr. Zakaria from Morocco. The founder of the APA is Dr. C. Phillips. He is scientist in Oklahoma University and APNI, and he is currently the president of International Society of Precision Ag. I'm the North African representative. Femi is here. Hi, Femi. He is the West African representative. Marcel is the Central African representative, and he's from Cameroon. Musa, he is the East African representative, and he's from Tanzania. And Mbulisi, he is our Southern African representative, and he's from South Africa. You can join us, and we can text as an APA at paafrica.org. We can participate in our webinars and regional activities. And by the way, tomorrow we have a webinar about precision water management, and it will be presented by our two experts, Professor Abdelaziz from Egypt and our friend Marcel. And I can share with you the link. We can submit the content for the newsletter. We can text us and submit your work through APA at paafrica.org, and we are collecting articles actually to the next release. We collaborate in PA research and development. Precision agriculture in our context, it's very important because we can respond to several questions, and we can decrease the gaps between the research and what we are currently collecting or funding in the scale of our lands. Okay, thank you. We can find us in Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn accounts, our email, and our website as well. Thank you. This is all about AAPA. Yeah. If you have some question, I can. I'm here, and after I will go to my main presentation of today.
Yeah, I think you can switch to your presentation. So after the presentation, we can be able to have questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because we also have Dr. David Program. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Just I will now put my presentation here. I'm not sure what I should do to.
Yeah, I think it's the same, just the same way you uploaded this. Yeah, that's the same way you're gonna get this into the studio.
I know,
And
but I need maybe stop sharing of the first presentation.
Oh, okay. Do not worry. No, you don't. You don't need to stop that. You can just go ahead to upload your recent presentation. So I also want to mention to our participants that we would be sharing the link to join the AAPA. Joining the AAPA is free, just like Dr. Mouna has mentioned. It is free, and we want every one of you to come on board, learn, connect, and see how we can mainstream and put precision agriculture into action across Africa. So yeah, I'm yet to see the presentation. The new one. Don't worry. Don't worry about the one on the screen. If you can have the.
Okay, just 1 minute. I should. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Hello guys, stay tuned. We will be sharing the update to join the AAPA.
Femi?
Yes.
I'm not sure if you are able to see my screen.
Okay, because the presentation is yet to be uploaded.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, is it possible maybe to share it with you and you can do it?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, please, Femi.
Okay. Do you have it by mail, or I'm checking my WhatsApp if you
No,
dropped it
not
there?
WhatsApp. Your email.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I got it. Just a second. It's coming up, sir.
No problem. Sorry. Okay. Okay. This is my presentation. Okay, the Precision Ag in Africa, transforming education, research, and practices for sustainable development. Okay. Please, next slide. Okay. First of all, why precision agriculture in Africa is important. And several people and a lot of people speak about it nowadays and in this period. Because we are aware about the rapid population growth and food security needs. There's a serious problem or fact about climate change and resource degradation. 60% of the population are under 25, and youth as a driver of change can make the change. PA can boost yields, reduce input cost, and protect the environment, especially that precision ag is based in 4R approach. Yeah, next slide, please. Okay. Let me present the current landscape of PA in Africa. Mostly of smallholder farming systems. Intuitive PA practices but limited digital integration. We can observe gaps in the level of infrastructure, tools, connectivity, internet, and especially there's a kind of low awareness and training capacity in many regions. Please, the next one. And the common misconception about PA. A lot of people think that PA is only for large-scale farms, and it's not true. It's too expensive and complex for smallholders, incompatible with indigenous knowledge. But reality PA can be scaled and tailored to local needs. Please, the next slide. Benefits of PA for smallholder system. PA target use of fertilizer, water, and pesticide. We can make integration with indigenous knowledge. We can get a better yield and income with lower environmental impact, and we can increase resilience to climate variability. Please, next slide for me. About education, PA is a key pillar for there's a key pillar for PA transformation in Africa. The current status, there's a lack and fragmented and lagging in PA modules in the level of academia, lack of trained faculty and practical tools, but we can observe opportunity that with youth enthusiasm, growing digital access, and there's a need to involve PA in our curriculum and faculty training and policy support. Next one. I can give an example. It's this slide is from my colleagues Kwame. Funding from Ghanaian University, as he is a lecturer in Ghanaian University. 87% of Ghanaian students and professors say that PA tools are inadequate. 86% cite lack of financial and policy support. High interest from students but low access. Gender gap, women underrepresented in agri-education. Next one. Enablers for PA adoption in sub-Saharan Africa, youthful population, expansion of mobile and internet access. There is kind of supportive policy about the use of PA, and we can, since 3 years or 2 years, there is an intra-African academic mobility like PAIP project in sub-Saharan Africa. What kind of barriers to PA in sub-Saharan Africa? High cost of technology, low digital literacy, poor energy and infrastructure, weak links between academia, industry, and policy. Please. The next slide. Case study of innovation. There's Zinvus in Nigeria. It's smart soil analysis and market info. AgroCentra from Ghana. It's weather and trading platform. Culture from Kenya about solar irrigation, and WFG sensor from Tanzania about efficient water use. Please. Now the role of AAPA and AFCPA to promote PA in Africa. AAPA promotes research, training, and policy and advocacy. AFCPA conference, we record more than 140 presenters, 700 participants, and from 35 countries. There's satellite sites across Africa for local engagement. Please. The inter-country cooperation, there's inter-Africa mobility for research and education, the PAST project, cross-regional academic project, shared infrastructure and finding opportunities, building synergy among West, East, North, Central, and South Africa. Yeah. The strategic recommendation, we advise or recommend to integrate PA into a university program, build PA-specific infrastructure, labs, and tools, train faculty and extension agents, strengthen academia industry policy linkage, and support youth and women's inclusion. Yeah. As a conclusion, PA is not a luxury, but it's necessary for Africa's food security in the actual context. With the right partnership and education, Africa can lead the transformation. It's not easy, but it's very possible. And let's make precision ag work for all, because as I told before, it's not a luxury, it's really a serious need. Thank you very much, and sorry for this logistic problems. And, yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mouna. It's really great to hear from you, and those are deep exposition around precision agriculture, and you've helped our audience, busting the myth around precision agriculture. That precision agriculture, is not a luxury, it's not something out of reach, it's a necessity. Guys, if you have already joined the WhatsApp group, we have also shared the link and information for you to join the AAPA. So, Mouna, I want to assure you that we should have nothing less than 500 registration just right away from the score. I am very sure about that. And guys, it's also interesting to know that I and Mouna are serving on the board of the African Association for Precision Agriculture. Hai represents the West Africa region, and she is a senior colleague from the North Africa region. So thank you so much again for joining us and sharing this amazing presentation with us. We appreciate, guys. I want you to show your appreciation in the chat. Somebody saying this is educating math. Thank you very much. So as you can see, and another is saying that with PA, okay, I think with PA African agriculture is appreciated, right? So great work. So you can see we have good feedbacks from this presentation. And guys, this won't be complete if you are not registered to join the association. So without further ado, I want to appreciate again Mouna, and so we bring up next on board Dr. David Bergvinson. Yeah, let's go. All right, guys. So I want to bring up Dr. David Bergvinson live on the stage right now. So Dr. David is a senior advisor to DevGlobal and founder of BeSustainable.io to deliver science-based solutions to empower farmers. David is working with diverse partners to scale regenerative agriculture practices that leverage AI to accelerate impact and enhance value creation for farmers, industry, investors, and policymakers. David's knowledge of dry land agriculture. He served as the Director General of ICRISAT, Digital Agriculture initiated at BMGF, that's Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, in 2012, and Weather Insight as the Chief Scientist for AWARE. Enables him to work with diverse partners to deliver resilient and nutritious food system across Africa, Asia, and Americas. David's diverse experience in crop improvement, agronomy, pest and disease management, and policy formulation is now being leveraged to scale regenerative agriculture in Africa and North America to empower farmers to adapt to climate change and market variabilities while preserving soil and biodiversity in farming system. David is the chair of the TAAT, that's the I think it's the African Technology. Forgive me on that. So he's going to remember and tell us validation committee to identify technologies to empower African farmers. So, guys, a round of applause for Dr. David as he takes the stage. Dr. David, you have a presentation to put up. Okay, you can do that. You can upload it just right away, and we'll put it on the stage. You're welcome. The floor is yours.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Let me know when you can see the slides.
Yes, I can see it.
All right. Well, thank you, Femi, for this opportunity. And can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to make this relatively short, but with a clear call to action. I think this is extremely exciting that the Precision Field Academy is now on its third cohort of really shaping the minds and bringing forward the challenge of how do we scale precision agriculture in Africa. So congratulations to all involved. And
thank you, sir.
What I want to lay out in this short presentation is, how drone technology can be integrated into a larger data ecosystem to empower farmers, but also other actors, other companies, to empower policymakers to make more proactive policies and investments in infrastructure, and how the interventions in their farm fields are leading to increased profitability, resilience, and ultimately to a more sustainable and nutritious food system within their country. What I'm seeing now, one of our projects with DevGlobal is supporting the Gates Foundation of building a community around the responsible use of artificial intelligence. And so I see this geospatial work, which all of you are doing through drone technology and adjacent technologies, fits in very well with this rapid evolution of artificial intelligence to help us grapple with the vast complexity and size of remote sensing data sets. and to convert that into insights that are actionable for farmers, for value chain actors, and for governments, like I mentioned. And so what I want to focus on is the application of this towards a specific example, and that being scaling regenerative agriculture. So I'm going to get into maybe some new terminology for some of you, but I think it's important for you to have this broader context, which will lead us to the ultimate challenge, which I'm going to lay before you around thinking more in a systems context and how your service offering through drones and adjacent services fits into that system. So hopefully the technology works and I can advance slides here. Or not. Okay. So I've gone through the agenda already, so I'm just going to get right to it. So how do we use geospatial and artificial intelligence together to empower African farmers? I sort of look at this current era as the mobile era of Africa, where because of the very poor landline infrastructure for phones that led to very low coverage and high cost, with the entrance of low-cost mobile phones, this really transformed communication, knowledge exchange, and business opportunities in Africa. And that actually sparked innovation. Africa was actually really the innovator for mobile money as a result, because again, the physical banks were at a low density, and so this, dual innovation around mobile phones coupled with mobile money really transformed the financial sector in Africa and then emerged as a leader. I think also the opportunity today, when we look at geospatial technology like drones and how that's changed so rapidly, and also artificial intelligence, which is also, a new technology platform. It's new for everybody, not just Africa. But we have to make sure we're on our front foot to enable the use of AI to support farmers in Africa. And we have to be very intentional about this because the infrastructure, again, is one of our bottlenecks that we need to work around. But working around these constraints is actually the necessity or mother of innovation. And so I think this cohort, I would challenge you to think outside the box and how we make this challenge and turn it into an opportunity for innovation. So our context for the continent is that currently Africa has around 65% of its agricultural land is degraded. And so thinking of this very large and impactful problem and how do we use precision agriculture to address it is really a challenge I lay before all of you during your course. Currently, we have really unprecedented convergence of technologies now. So we've talked about mobile phones and financial services. We're talking about drones and geospatial services. We're talking about artificial intelligence. We're actually even talking about new business models that are emerging out of this convergence of technology and what that can mean for end users. And so we can bring all this together to tackle one of the most complex and challenging problems we face, which is restoring soil health. Without soil health, we don't have nutritional security on the continent. So it's a fundamental problem for the future growth of the African economy. As was already mentioned, agriculture is really important as a GDP generator for most African countries, and it employs the majority of citizens across the continent. And precision agriculture can play a very important and pivotal role in the African Union actually achieving its agenda for 2063. I would argue that if we don't tackle the problem of soil health through the use of precision agriculture and adjacent technologies, we will not achieve the ambitious goals of 2063, which seems like a long way off, but it really isn't. And actually, as was mentioned in the previous speaker, we're seeing unprecedented change in weather patterns in the continent. If we don't address soil health, we are not going to be able to adapt to the intense rainfall events and extended droughts farmers are facing in Africa's rain-fed production system, which accounts for approximately 95% of the production area of Africa. So one topic that you may not be familiar with, but is gaining traction, is around regenerative agriculture. And the word regenerative means is to restore. So we're not wanting to just maintain the health of our soils. As you remember, we have a large scale degradation of soils. So it's no good just to maintain a degraded soil. We actually have to improve the degraded soil. And so that comes through soil health, through a range of practices that include zero or minimum till so that we can maintain the structure of soils and not break it up constantly with deep tillage. Using mulches and also using live cover crops to maintain the soil biology, which is really important because healthy plants do require good soil biology, and it's a system. So if the soil's healthy, the plants can be healthy, and when the plants are healthy, it can produce what we call photosynthates or sugars that get pushed down into the roots and out into the soil that then supports the microbiology of the soil. So it's a feedback loop, and so we just need to prime the pump to get plant health restored that then triggers the cycle to kick in. And we've seen successes in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, including the United States, in this system actually delivering unprecedented recovery of soil when managed intensively. And that's where the role of precision agriculture comes in. We need to enhance biodiversity. Biodiversity just enables more resilience in a production system. And that's very important. And Africa is already a leader in leveraging agrobiodiversity. How can we scale that? Water management. Water is a commodity that we often take for granted, especially in irrigated systems. So, we have colleagues here from North Africa that know very well the impact of overdrawing of aquifers is having through irrigated farmland. So we have to be really good stewards of water resources to minimize that impact and increase water use efficiency. Again, precision agriculture is a tool in the toolbox to help us achieve that goal. And then, complex farming systems that integrate perennials, especially where water is very limited, like rainfall is under 30 centimeters, for example. We have to start looking at these systems in order to bank water for the future. So all of this, precision agriculture has a role to play in helping us monitor that. One thing that we're learning, though, regenerative agriculture may not be enough. And we have to actually think of regenerative agriculture from a business perspective. And how do we make this more profitable for farmers? So one key lever that we have is technology integration. And this is where drones and remote sensing play a very prominent role for us to scale these interventions and make them cost effective and accessible to farmers, as well as opening up new opportunities such as carbon markets. We need low cost monitoring to access those markets and make them profitable for small scale farmers in Africa. Mobile phones as a platform for knowledge exchange and market integration, very important. Again, precision agriculture is a key input into that ecosystem. So if you haven't got the message now, I think you're starting to see we need a systems thinking, that it's not just the drone imagery to support advisory services or to deliver precision pesticide applications. It's actually part of a larger system, and when integrated, can unlock unprecedented potential for farmers. Likewise, we need to be thinking around the policy front. What's holding back the scaling of precision agriculture from a policy perspective? What are we missing from a knowledge exchange and community engagement perspective so farmers are aware and understand this? And I think the Precision Field Academy is doing an excellent job of creating that awareness. And finally, we need to think about the precision agriculture, not in an end in itself, but actually as an exhaust for generating the tools we need to measure and manage farm systems more effectively, and use it as a real-time monitoring evaluation system to constantly enhance the management and outcomes of investments and projects. So one of the things we're doing to bring all the systems together is what we're calling Ag Living Labs. You can go to aglivinglabs.org to learn more about this. And what we would like to do is to build a network, just like the Precision Field Academy is doing, and the Field Academy is also helping us in this endeavor as well. But we want to identify progressive farmers in each country in Africa that are willing to host their farm as a learning lab that enables the rapid testing and fine-tuning and adoption and knowledge sharing of best practices and innovations to help farmers adopt innovation. As you know, when farmers see a technology and see it working, that's a strong signal for them to test and try it on their own farm. In the absence of that, it's very hard for farmers to adopt the technology just because of risk aversion and inaccessibility of some of the technologies. So the Ag Living Lab helps us compress all of that together. It also enables policymakers to come out and see how regenerative agriculture practices and precision agriculture are all coming together to increase farm profitability, increase food production, and restore soil health. And so this is a model that I'd like to see happen in other countries in Africa. We're starting in Kenya, but we're looking for other progressive farmers to take up that challenge. So this picture here is the Ag Living Lab in just outside Nairobi at Ozquest Farm, and this shows a profile of the soil 2 meters deep, and on the top are silage sorghum. So this is sorghum that's being cultivated specifically for silage production, and you can see the dark cotton soils on the top, and this soil layer is actually increased by about 30 centimeters. So that total depth is about 120. It started at 90 centimeters 10 years ago. But what you see is at the tip of the screwdriver that the farmer's holding is roots. And those are roots from that sorghum crop, and they've gone all the way down to 2 meters. And what's that doing? Well, those roots are actually delivering sugars, amino acids, and organic acids that are breaking down the rock material and converting it into soil. And so probably if we come back to this location in 5 years, we're going to see that dark soil profile go all the way down to the tip of that screwdriver as we do rotations between legumes and cereals to push the root exudates down deeper and build soil carbon. Another example is, and I only came across this last week when I was in Nairobi, is a group called OneSoil.ai. And in literally 10 minutes, they mapped the Ag Living Lab farm and put it up, and we could see the NDVI for that farm over the last 10 years. We could look at soil moisture, a wide range of things, but we could also add on to it drone imagery as well as soil samples. And so now you can start to see or visualize the impact of bringing together these different digital services like drone surveys, drone applications of pesticides and where they are, and then follow that up with NDVI on a weekly basis to see the impact of those treatments. So extremely powerful. So I leave you with this. I think in this very brief snippet of examples, you've seen that individual technologies are extremely powerful. However, when they're integrated into a system, they can actually help us deliver on this ultimate goal of building a resilient, productive, and profitable farming system in Africa. That system will restore our soils, feed our people, and sustain our environment, which is critically important, especially in the era of climate change. And so the drone technology is a very powerful entry point to deliver high quality data. That data then can be used in a variety of AI or artificial intelligence applications to deliver very powerful and insightful and actionable insights for farmers. How quickly is really the question for all of us to ask of how do we make this real in your location with the tools that you're going to be learning about during the Precision Field Academy. And so as I'm a very impatient person, and so I always end with this, that onward with urgency. We have much to do in a very short time to deliver it. So thank you, Femi, and I look forward to any questions.
Awesome. Yes, guys, it's question and answer time. Yes, thank you so much, Dr. David, for this eye-opening section. And guys, I believe that you have learned quite a number of things from this section. So I happen to be also a colleague with David, with DevGlobal, and also with DevAfrique. And this is where, I mean, Ag Living Lab is also one of the initiative, and Dr. David here is the lead of the Ag Living Lab happening in Nairobi. And we also have, maybe you want to talk more about the Ag Living Lab as we begin to collect questions from students.
Yeah. So the Ag Living Lab is actually a culmination of 30 years of working with diverse stakeholders in the agriculture sector, from very large agri-input companies through to smallholder farmers, from policymakers to investors, and seeing that we were missing an important living laboratory for bringing all of these stakeholders together to understand the context, to test relevant solutions, socialize those solutions with farmers and policymakers, and then thinking through how we scale that by leveraging modern digital platforms like mobile phones, for example. And in so doing, we can take what would have been an impact journey of 20 years and we can compress it down to 3 years. And that's not impossible. I've actually done this in India, and we actually worked on an agriculture transformation agenda with the Prime Minister that was achieved in under 3 years. And that was for a whole country as large as India. So these things are possible when we bring the right technology, the right partnerships, and the right mindset together. And I felt we could have done it even faster had we had something like an ag living lab, where progressive farmers are facilitating that dialogue. They know very well what are the problems. They know the other farmers in the community and what resonates with them, and they're willing to take a small risk to test new technology that benefits their community. And so that's the concept of the ag living labs. And so we're looking for progressive farmers to sort of be the focal point for these. And so we're working on identifying one in Nigeria. We have one in Kenya. We have a tentative one in Uganda and Tanzania. So if any of your participants have some thoughts or suggestions on that, or ideas on how we make this concept even more effective, that would be wonderful.
Thank you so much, David. So we have a couple of comments and questions that you can quickly address within the shortest time. So we have one from Blezenko, says Agri Living Lab is awesome, giving you a feedback or response as regards to your explanation. I'm looking forward to take this project forward as I have a lot of research I'm giving it thought about. Okay, that's the thought. And there is also another one that would be interesting to you. So with fast emerging technologies, especially artificial intelligence, high quality data would definitely resolve the unsolved issues we are facing in agriculture. That is re-echoing what you've shared with us.
Yeah, I do. That's a very important point you mentioned. We need high quality data to drive artificial intelligence in the right direction. Of course, if we had really bad data, it can drive us in the wrong direction as well. So the point of data corpus is very well taken. And that's actually one of the areas I can share with people the discussion papers we're generating for the Gates Foundation on 8 topics related to artificial intelligence to support farmers in Africa and Asia. So, cool. and I'll share those links with you later. I mean, not to distract the audience today, but
we'll be happy to share with the participants. Okay, there's a question here from Akano Daniel. So, what does remote sensing actually do in agriculture? Maybe you just want to touch on that.
So very briefly, remote sensing. Think of it as a continuum. So we have satellites that are generating larger area, generally higher cadence imagery. That then can be integrated based on GIS coordinates with drone imagery that you're going to be talking about in this course. And that actually gets integrated with on-the-ground data. That could be a photograph, or it could be soil sample data. But all of these form a continuum. And I think that's the challenge that I'm laying out to all of you to think about. You're focused on that middle layer of like drone imagery, which is becoming increasingly powerful through a wide range of sensors that we haven't talked about yet, but you will, I'm sure. And so how do you stitch these different data layers together to reduce the cost and increase the value of the insights to farmers? I think we are in the process of unlocking that. We already are unlocking it. It's just that it hasn't reached the scale that it needs to reach.
All right. So we have a couple of questions as regards the Ag Living Lab, but our time is fast spent. So, like David mentioned, there are some countries, or the Ag Living Lab is already existing in Kenya, just outside the outskirts of Nairobi. It's coming soon to Nigeria and many other parts of Africa. So please stay tuned. Now you can also check the Hag Living Lab website, right? Just put the Hag Living Lab on Google right now, so that you can be able to get more updates.
I
So,
included it in the comments, Femi, so people can grab that.
oh, okay, yes, I can see that. So you can check aglivinglab.org, aglivinglabs.org. I'm going to put that in the comment section. Ag Living Labs. So there's a question on the screen for you, David. It said, how
Yeah.
reliable is drone data accuracy for soil and crop health analysis? The
It-
problem
it's
is
re-
soil
it,
sensor
it
health.
it's getting better with time. I think it's at the
Mhm.
point now where it's operationally sufficient for guiding fertilizer recommendations, for insights around soil moisture, for crop density determinations at the time of planting, so that it is good enough. I think it will get much better with time, and that's why I included the onesoil.ai. They're based in Africa, and they're doing some very innovative work around data integration of the remote sensing with the drones, with the soil sampling, and rapidly mapping out farm boundaries that bring all of this together within the portfolio of an individual farm. So, and like I said, and they for example, as we learn more about soil biology, there'll be other layers that we can add to this. But I think we have enough of the architecture now to move forward as a community, each contributing our respective part in building this, bold and exciting future for African farmers.
Mm. Yeah. And there's a comment here which is really interesting. It says, think beyond individual technologies towards integration or integrated systems that serve our ultimate goal and build resilience, right?
Thanks, Godwin. You got the message, and I'm sure you're acting on it. Appreciate the comment.
Awesome. Very good. We have brilliant comment and participant right here. There's a comment for you, David. I hope you're saying your presentation is super insightful. Okay, so let me quickly post this. If you want more information on the Hag Living Lab, I have it showing on the screen. For more information on the Hag Living Lab, please check the website. Just before we wrap up, we have some like 2 minutes left. Loads of questions here, but we are pressed for time. I'm reading through the questions that we have.
And you can always send me those, Femi, and I'll try to address the majority of them.
All right. So we have this question: can regenerative agriculture through AgriLab restore oil-spillage degraded lands?
That's
Yeah.
that's a good question, and I don't have the evidence for that. However, that said, biological systems, when given half a chance, are extremely powerful, and so I wouldn't rule it out. And we are using biology to deal with soil spillage, in aquatic systems and on soil. How this comes together with regenerative agriculture is a really good question. So I'll put that in the back of our mind. But really what we're focusing right now is just soils that have been degraded through tillage. And what happens is the carbon gets oxidized in the tillage process. So we want to reverse that and get the carbon back into the soil where it belongs, that then supports the biology, that then supports the plants, that then leads to better production. And also at a lower cost. That's the important thing I want to emphasize. We got to focus on the economics for farmers. If it's a wonderful technology but too expensive, we're not going to enjoy adoption, especially on the continent of Africa. So we've got to really put on our best innovation minds to think about how we compress cost.
Yeah. Thank you so much, David. Think we can take this as the last question. It says insightful presentation. My question is, how can small scale farmers integrate AI powered analytic tools given the lack of access to high speed internet connectivity?
Yeah, thank you, Andrew. And this is our big challenge and opportunity for the continent. We are helping the Gates Foundation think through this very question. We're looking at a series of 8 discussion papers to help frame this, such as the data corpus that another participant brought up. We're looking at the models themselves. We're looking at benchmarking to make sure that the recommendations they're giving through advisory services, for example, are accurate. We're looking at the policy front and what's the enabling environment for this technology to be adopted. We're looking at strategic investments, as you point out, the internet, the lack of connectivity or the cost of connectivity. How do we address that barrier to farmers? There's many challenges, but clearly, if we can think of this as a system, the AI is just part of the system. The drones are just part of the system. How do we, at a country level, bring all this together to really deliver value to farmers? And I'm a big advocate for country strategy. So thinking through in your country, what is that framework? What's the digital architecture, what we call digital public infrastructure, for example, when we talk about data sets? What are the partnerships in place that could be leveraged to bring these solutions to farmers? What are the perspectives as farmers themselves? Do they trust this technology? And if they don't, understand why and how to address it. All of these take place within obviously at the village level, the county level, the state level, the national level. But these national country strategies, I think, are a very powerful framework for you to think about what is the business solution that you can offer within that environment in your country. The biggest impact we've been able to achieve in the past has been using that framework and defining the problem, the solution set, and the partners to make it real. So I challenge you to think about that during the academy. And what does that look like for your business offering in your country?
Thank you so much, David. Okay, so guys, I think we come to the end of the section. Thank you. I want to appreciate, guys, I want you to put your appreciation on the comment. So let's appreciate Dr. David. He's shared with us valuable insight. And I believe that many of you, you can be able to run with this understanding and contribute towards a more sustainable agriculture in Africa and across the globe, leveraging technologies to deliver regenerative agriculture. Thank you so much once again, David. So I will be calling on Joseph. Joseph, you can come aboard, please. Let's have your video and you run us through what to expect over the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much, Dr. David, once again. Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. So this is going to be quick. This is just the schedule, or like the program schedule of how this program is going to run in the next 4 weeks. So like we mentioned earlier, this program revolves in 2 phases, the virtual and the on-site. So the virtual is this 4-week training where you're going to be listening to different online lectures on the concept of precision agriculture, including the application of satellites, data technology in agriculture, drones, remote sensing, IoT, also data science and machine learning. So we have various topics that are tailored to the specific area of focus in agriculture to give you a grounded knowledge on what to do. So also in each of the week, there are tasks and assignments for participants. This is very, very important for you to be able to graduate to the next phase, which is going to be for the on-site. It's quite important that all of these courses that are stated here, you walk through them, you do them, and also you get a certification. It's part of the prerequisite for the second phase. So we have FAA Trust, that's Federal Aviation Administration Trust Certificate for. Okay.
Okay, so it's just at the top.
All right. Okay. Okay. Yes, he's back. So the top, the FAA Trust Certificate and the UKCAA, they go hand in hand. One is from the UK, the other is from the US. So this drone pilot certification course for like recreational or the basics. So before you learn how to fly drones, you can't just buy a drone and start flying. So there are regulations to it, there are precautions and things you need to learn about understanding the do's and don'ts so as to prevent yourself from getting yourself involved in legal suits. So this course will provide you quite a basic understanding of what you need to know around that, and also it has like an online test for you to be able to get certification. That's for the week 1. So this is the first week of this program. So, and this is officially we were supposed to start yesterday, but today. So between today, which is Wednesday, and Monday, so I believe you should be able to go through this course. So all the course link and everything will be shared into the WhatsApp group for those who have already joined. So if you have not seen the link, check your email. If you have registered, we've gotten your email from there for those been shortlisted, and we've broadcast the group information and the links and everything to join. So you can check your mail again if you're actually still looking forward. You should get our email already. So the link for all these courses will be shared. For week 1, you are supposed to work with FAA Trust and the UK. So by Monday morning, yes, I expect even before Monday. So I believe that your weekend you can just create time to be able to do it. They are short courses anyways, but you should be able to fix that through. Okay, so like I mentioned, in the course of the week we have courses that are tailored to crop technology, that's for remote sensing, data science, satellite imagery, and also courses that are tailored to robotics. So these courses are like they are in tandem week by week, so they are relatable to each other. So in each of the week we treat topics that are focusing, for instance, a particular week we treat more of courses that are focusing on drone technology. Another week we're focusing on satellite imagery and GIS, that Geographic Information System, and its application in agriculture. How does it help you to practice agriculture in a more precise way, ensuring you save your resources, you increase yield, and also protect the environment. So I quickly want to share my screen here. I think there's already.
Joseph, I think we are running out of time. We can pass further information by.
Okay.
Yes, please.
I just quickly want to share this with them. So some of the pages, these ones I share the link, you'll be able to get through to. I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yes, your screen is on.
Okay. So this is one of the courses you are supposed to do. I'm just using this as an example. So once you get into the course, there's a place for you read through the instructions, then you'll be able to get where to log in. For instance, this is our part, remotely piloted aircraft technology. So from African Drone and Data Academy. So this is how it looks. So this course is in 2 languages. We have the English version and the French version. So I would advise you work with English version, because mostly all our audience are from English version. But if you are based in like the Francophone countries, you can as well do this. Just ensure that you get a certification based on it. So these courses here, you're going to be like, it's going to take you through series of things you need to know, from aerodynamics, fixed wing, propulsion systems, how drone really works, both for fixed wing and multi-rotor majorly. So and it's a 3 weeks course actually, so take you through weeks. However, we've had people that have done it, even completed it before 3 weeks. So this is where you are going to apply for. So you go to There are two courses you are going to do
Okay, David.
in this website.
Joseph. Yeah, like I said, we're running out of time. We can do this maybe tomorrow to run through the courses. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Please, can you help me put back slide on for the PAIP, please, so we could wrap. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. I can see a lot of comments. Okay, but we want to let you know. We want to let you know that we'll be sharing this information with you either through WhatsApp or by mail. So you can also do well to reply the emails that we are sending to you. So over the couple of weeks, please, if you are registered, you should be able to find the link in your email, the link to the WhatsApp group. Please find it in your email. Okay, it has been shared through your mail. Please do well to check your mail. Once again, we appreciate, but I would like to reiterate that this is a golden opportunity for you to have access to top professionals exposing you to the frontiers of technology in in agriculture. If you know whatever discipline that you're in, I believe and we believe that this course or this program is the right for you to build your capacity as young professionals who is seeking to be relevant and remain relevant in the future of work and technology when it comes to agriculture or even beyond, right? Again, it's going to be a tense week, so get ready. Aside from the courses that we're going to be having frequently every day from Mondays to Thursday, often morning or afternoon, we are going to be having independent courses, just like Joseph has already mentioned, courses for you to have global certification. And it's also good, as you can see, our partners. We have DJI Academy as our partner. We have AAPA as our partner. We have the International Society for Precision Agriculture as our partner. So the certificate that you are also going to be getting will be endorsed by them. Once again, thank you for joining, and I wish you the best of luck as we go on. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So every other communication would be by mail or on the WhatsApp group. You can reach out to any of the admin also. Thank you.
All right, thank you everyone for joining. It's really exciting. So this is to remind you we are going to be having a course tomorrow. So we'll put up that information to you on the WhatsApp group and via your email, so to be able to prepare ahead of that. All right, thank you very much. It's really good to have you all. Bye for now.